If a mass deportation of immigrants, particularly undocumented individuals, were to take place in the United States, certain industries that rely heavily on immigrant labor could be most affected. Some of the industries that would likely be hurt the most include agriculture, where immigrant labor is crucial to the farming sector. Many farm workers perform physically demanding jobs in fields, orchards, and farms, and a significant portion of the workforce in this industry is made up of immigrants. A mass deportation could lead to a labor shortage, resulting in crops being left unharvested, reduced productivity, and increased costs for food production. The construction industry also relies on immigrant labor, particularly in areas such as home building, infrastructure, and specialty trade work. Many construction workers are undocumented or come from immigrant backgrounds. A loss of this labor force could slow down the pace of construction projects, delay housing developments, and increase costs for building materials and labor. Immigrants play a significant role in the hospitality industry, working in hotels, restaurants, and service sectors. In many cases, these positions are filled by lower-wage workers in roles such as housekeeping, food service, and cleaning. A reduction in available workers could lead to increased costs, lower service quality, and disruptions to the hospitality experience for consumers. Immigrants, particularly those from Latin America, are key workers in the food processing industry, including meat packing plants and processing facilities. These industries are labor-intensive and often rely on immigrant labor to fill low-wage, difficult jobs. A mass deportation would disrupt operations, potentially leading to labor shortages and production delays. Immigrants are also a significant portion of the labor force in landscaping, maintenance, and domestic services. These industries are dependent on a steady supply of workers for tasks such as lawn care, cleaning, and janitorial work. A reduction in available workers could lead to increased prices for these services and difficulty maintaining current service levels. Immigrants work in a variety of roles in the healthcare sector, from nurses and doctors to medical aides and home healthcare providers. In particular, immigrant workers often fill lower-wage jobs that are vital to keeping healthcare systems running smoothly. A mass deportation could lead to labor shortages in these areas, impacting care delivery and the quality of services provided. In general, a large-scale deportation would disrupt many sectors of the economy that depend on immigrant labor, potentially leading to economic instability, higher costs, and a strain on industries that rely on low-wage, physically demanding, or essential workforces. Imagine a scenario where mass deportations under Trump's policies actually took place. The agriculture industry would be hit the hardest. Farmers rely heavily on immigrant labor for planting, harvesting, and processing crops. Without these workers, fields would go unpicked, leading to massive food shortages and skyrocketing prices. Then there's the construction sector. Many laborers are immigrants, and without them, projects would stall, homes would remain unfinished, and infrastructure would crumble. The hospitality industry would also suffer. Hotels and restaurants depend on immigrant workers to keep operations running smoothly. In short, the economy would take a significant hit, with rising costs and declining productivity. It's a stark reminder of how interconnected our workforce is and how vital every individual is to the fabric of our economy.